Welcome everyone to another edition of Play It Through, and on this edition it's Mega Man X, brought to us by Capcom. Mega Man X was the first of a brand new series of Mega Man games that Capcom introduced for the new generation of consoles, being the Super Nintendo. The storyline would take place long after the original Mega Man games, with a new version of Mega Man, Dr. Light's finest creation, Mega Man X. Our storyline for the games go that Dr. Kame found the ruins of Dr. Light's laboratory, in which also contained a pod containing Mega Man X. While studying and all, he also started creating Reploids, android-like robots that could help and do many different good things. However, over time, these Reploids, after being mass-produced, some started to go rogue and become Mavericks. Dr. Kame then created a whole new unit of robots to take out these Mavericks. However, after a certain battle, Sigma himself also became a Maverick. And with Sigma a Maverick, he took a lot of the other Maverick hunters along with him. So now it's up to Mega Man X and his partner Zero, who used to be a Maverick himself, to take out Sigma and all these other rogue robots. With Mega Man X, Capcom introduced some new gameplay elements to make things fresh, new, and exciting. With the jump over to the Super Nintendo, the graphics were much improved, including multiple layers, as well as more freedom to be able to do a lot more with the Mega Man X series. As the game begins, you can see that we have relatively low health, as well as we look very similar to the original Mega Man. However, we do not have the slide ability, but we do have the Mega Buster and the ability to charge up the Mega Buster. Throughout the game, you'll find different upgrades for Mega Man X in order to improve all parts of his body: helmet, armor, Mega Buster, and legs. There's also many other items to collect, including heart containers, which will increase our health, as well as energy tanks, which we can use to fill up with random extra health that we gather in order to use it at any point we want to. Also new with Mega Man X was the fact that they introduced an introductory level, a level to get you into the game and introduce some of the storyline. One thing though that Mega Man X can do that Mega Man couldn't is the ability to climb on walls by doing little jump kicks to work his way up those walls. As you can see with these giant ships, charge up your blaster to do damage to them and stay to the far left of them and keep firing by doing little short jumps. You should be able to take all the robots out he drops, as well as avoid being hit by his gun. While running across these platforms, we want to be careful that we don't end up falling down to the pit. However, if we do end up falling, just keep holding the right or left button so that you can end up clicking on the wall and be able to work your way back up. If you charge up your blast, you should be able to take out these flying enemies from a distance if you know they're coming at you. These car enemies are going to take a decent amount of hits, but if you destroy one, without destroying the entire car, you can actually ride it for a little bit and take it over to the next platform. After riding it for a little while, we have a big ship coming up from the sky, and it's going to start dropping a few more of these car units. After a little while, Vile will drop down inside of one of his mech suits. Now you can't actually defeat Vile now, so just let him beat you up for a little bit, drain your health, and once you reach a certain point, he's going to throw an electric ball at you to shock you and stop you. After this, we'll have some cutscenes before the end of the level. Now after we've completed the introductory level, we now come to the boss select screen. This is your opportunity to look at all the robot masters of the game and pick which ones you want to do. What's cool is you actually can pick the settings you want. You can look at them and see where they are on the map, what their stage looks like, or you can get a little bit of information on that particular robot master. Now we start off the game by going after Chill Penguin. As we begin Chill Penguin's stage, we see these lumberjack robots. You can stand on what they're chopping at you in order to take out some of the other robots, or them themselves as they're breaking each piece away. Just be sure not to accidentally get hit by their axe, or get knocked away and start flying across the screen on one of the things they are hitting. In this cave, you're going to see these bat robots. These bat robots are absolutely great for collecting either energy, health, or the occasional extra life. So using them and letting them respawn over and over again will come to your advantage in case you need some extra health. Be careful when working your way up these jumps so that you can avoid getting hit by the spiked wheeled robots. When we reach the top here, it's time actually for our first Mega Man X upgrade. We get the legs. The legs are a great update, as they're going to allow you to actually do a dash move, and this is going to allow you to get up into places you wouldn't be able to without them. They can also help you speed up things, just like the slide was able to do in the original Mega Man series. Once we get over this barrier, we jump inside of our first mech of the game. These large mechs can destroy enemies with their punch, as well as doing the dashing move that we can do with our legs. These mechs became a regular in the Mega Man X